What is going on, GW Faction? My name is Joshua Williamson, and welcome back to my favorite game of all time, Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Where we last left off, we completed the episode He Who Tames the Iron Horse. Now we're moving on to actually my favorite episode in the game. It's called Menace from the North, eh? So we're dealing with Jean Bisson more.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bisson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio.
Yeah.
Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bisson's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons.
Yeah.
The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bisson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts.
Shows how powerful clockwork was.
Those talons have got to go. Both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from its twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Yeah, he needs to leave the past. Sly Cooper and the gang in Menace from the North, eh? Yeah, I love this episode. It is my favorite episode in the game. Sorry, I have popcorn stuck in my teeth. Anyways, first mission.
Okay, so here's what we know. One, Arpeggio's blip is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bisson. And two, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blip.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off Jean Bisson. Time is short, we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos, I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into two smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Yeah, check this out. This is a cool ability. But it only exists in this game, not in the other ones. Yeah. That's really cool. I'm gonna wait for that guard to turn around. Or not. I didn't think it'd see me right there.
See my cane upgrade performs so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
Hang on one second, let me cut this part out and be right back. Alright, I'm back. My gameplay was going out of sync again and I had to reset everything, so... yeah, it's annoying. Alright, but anyways, we got some pictures to take. Starting over there. Yeah, this area probably has my favorite environment out of all the, episodes in the game. How did that guard not see me? Alright, but anyways, first thing we have to take a picture of is up there. This area you gotta be careful on, though. Because... that.
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
Alright. There's the next thing. Oh, it didn't even see me! That's stupid. Alright, but anyways. Jump up there? Let's take a picture of that now. That's Jean Bison's house.
John Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
Alright. Now we gotta take a picture of that bear over there.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
That'll come in use later. And the last thing is that boat.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Alright, it's over there. Gotta jump across these things to get over there, though. It's kind of stupid how they don't have, like, a path to the lighthouse. How do the other guards get there, though? They can't swim. And I highly doubt most of them can even jump on those little platforms that Sly can jump on. Yep, too bad. Alright. I was zooming. Yeah, you have to take a picture of that spinning thing.
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy.
Yeah, what is the point of taking a picture of that? That's probably the thing you have to take a picture of that literally has no purpose in being taken a picture of.
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside.
Battery charger.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up? Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bison.
On it. Where's he at, though? There he is.
Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, John. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwork Talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Very full of himself.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
And we will.
Well, guys, Jean Bison has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bison's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
Yeah, let's. That was my phone. Alright. Sorry, I have popcorn stuck in my teeth. Anyways, we got a mission for Sly. And the first one I'm gonna do is over there. Bear Cave bugging. That mission can be a bit aggravating, so any first-time players of this game will probably struggle with this. Down you go, Daffy Duck.
The wild bears in the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you can snag enough of them, we should be able to set up a receiver array around Jean Bisson's house.
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
Alright, let's go.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. Yeah, I sometimes struggle with this mission as well. So you got to take all those radio transmitters out of those bears' mouths while they yawn. But you have to avoid all the ice patches, otherwise you fail the mission. Alright. Come on, yawn again, bear. You know you want to. Yo, speaking of yawning, yawning, it's one of those things that shouldn't be contagious, but somehow is. Like, literally, why is yawning contagious of all things? It literally makes no sense. Okay. Open your mouth. Avoid the ice patches. Even if you step on them slightly, you'll fail the mission. And I love that ability of Sly's, the ice climbing thing. Too bad it only exists in this game and not any of the other games in the series. Alright, one last radio transmitter. Open wide, say ah.
Only you could have pulled that off.
Yeah, I know.
Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Alright.
To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bisson's base of operations.
I got you.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
Okay. Let's put that there. Avoid that bear as well. Oh yeah, the next spot's up there. I was too distracted by getting away from the bear. Alright, that's enough. Alright, next radio transmitter goes up there. Alright. There we go. Next one goes over there. I wanted to wait for a while until I got that one up there to get that one down there because I don't want to climb all over again. Alright. Maybe one second. I just gotta scroll up on my sound settings on my OBS. Make sure everything is going okay. Those ducks sound stupid. They make the dumbest noises I've ever heard. They don't even sound like ducks. They sound like Donald Duck on crystal meth.
Nice work. The array's up and running.
Alright. Next wish for Sly is over there. Alright, it's right here. And the mission is called Laser Redirection.
Sly, I've detected what appears to be an ancient guide to log chopping that might be useful for the lumberjack caves. Unfortunately, it's frozen deep in an ice wall.
How are we supposed to get to it? Wait for more global warming?
Yeah, no.
That industrial laser is used to cut through petrified logs. If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy to melt the ice wall and free the bug.
How do I redirect that thing?
There should be a switch on the other side of this wall. Throw it and then head outside.
Alright. Jump over here. Pick the pocket. Alright, got a sapphire. I shouldn't have done that, but I didn't get detected.
Attention all you fellas working the sawmill. Make sure you keep a steady watch. The prowler's been spotted. We can't afford to have anything happen to our log cutting equipment, particularly that laser-type saw blade. We're gonna need it once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain. But hey, you know, you should still enjoy yourself, eh?
ruby.
Don't ever forget that.
You've done it! The laser's been redirected out the window!
Alright, let's go. This is where the mission gets fun. Excuse me.
Now to get that laser pointed at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I put in your pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll bounce the beam to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
Alright. We just gotta go over to where that laser stops and you see it smoking. Then drop that on there. And follow the path out to way to where it stops as well. And continue doing that until we get to the ice wall. You're not gonna get me. Suck my balls. Alright, let's jump on here. Yeah. Alright, now we gotta go over there to where it stops as well. And you get the rest. You get the process. Oh, gosh dang. Alright. Got out of sight. I thought the bear wouldn't detect me right there. Alright. Let's jump up there and put another ice thing on that. I said jump up there! Great, now I gotta put another smoke bomb right there. Lose the guard. And I just got burnt by the gosh dang laser. Alright, and we just need to take care of that one up there. And we'll be very close to being done with this mission. Jump up there, Sly! Okay. I'll just jump on the end of that. And there's a mammoth in there as well.
Stand clear, Sly. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze.
Yep.
I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
Cheer up, pal. We got the log chopping guide.
And you know, since that happened, the mammoth came out and it just went right back into frozen water and got frozen again. You know, I actually looked up that scientists have discovered the body of a baby woolly mammoth. And a woolly mammoth is one of the animals they're trying to bring back from extinction. And you know, I'm all for that. I would love to see a woolly mammoth alive. I think they're one of the most fascinating prehistoric animals. Alright, but anyways, last mission for this set we have from Murray. And this is actually... This is probably my second most hated mission in the game, RC Combat Club. I don't like this mission.
Rumor has it that several off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job with Hold in Istanbul. It was awesome.
I wish we could have played through that. Then again, not for that mission. Like I said, I don't know how anyone else feels. I don't like this mission. It's my second most hated mission in the game. My most hated mission in the game is coming a lot later. It's not even in this episode.
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out in this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head.
Alright. How does Murray fit in that barrel, though?
Sly, if you can get the stuffed moosehead without being detected, Murray should be able to join the RC combat club without raising any suspicion.
Alright. First of all, I'm gonna pick that guard's pocket over there. Do not kill any of the guards, okay? You can't kill any of the guards. Otherwise, you'll fail the mission. And don't get detected at all, either. Alright. Okay, this right here would scare me crapless. Having to crawl through that and all those saw blades going off, that would scare me crapless. Sly's very lucky that he's able to do that. Let's try again. Medium nugget. Yeah, like I said, this mission's aggravating. And this isn't even the most aggravating part. That makes me so uneasy. I'm gonna wait for that guard to get back down. Get his flashlight back down, that is. Alright, can't pick his pocket. Well, I could, but I wouldn't get any, you know, actual loot. I just get some coins and that's it. Alright. Now let's crawl through these tables and avoid that guard's flashlight.
Murray, heads up.
Hey, fellas, any of you guys think you can beat the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
That RC combat drone takes
This part
skill
sucks.
to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
Yeah, this is why I dislike this mission, because of this RC part. The controls suck. Yeah, you see what I mean? I'm already stuck upside down. And I'm already almost done for. Yep. This part sucks. This is why I don't like this mission. Great, he already got that. And I don't even have that gas thing. And that gives me damage. How come I don't have that? That's rigged. Yep. You see what I mean? Look at what this other RC thing is doing. This is freaking stupid. Gosh dang it! Yep. Let's retry. Great. Already wasted all my ammo on that part. Oh, this is rigged. How come he has that gas thing and I don't? The creator of this mission is obviously an incel who's mad that he can't get sex, so he has to lash it out on me. He caused damage to himself right there. Ugh. Get up! Get back on your freaking wheels! Yep. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? And like I said, he has that gas thing that gives me damage, but I don't. Don't get me wrong, this is not as aggravating as the racing missions and the Thieves Raccoonus. Finally!
You won, eh? But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends.
Depends on what?
On whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light battery.
Oh, well, I guess I owe ya.
Alright. That aggravating mission out of the way. I'm gonna roll this up.
After reading through the log shopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the Eagle's Nest.
That's a
grab
fun
an egg,
mission.
And then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
Why that precise of a percentage of a chance? Okay, but anyways, I'm gonna end it here for now, so post some below little treaties on this. If I like you, thumb up, hey, see you, thumb it down. Almost search me in my back channel in the description box. And be sure to subscribe and become a member of the GW faction on a journey to 10,000 subscribers. God loves you. See you later.